Okay, what up? I'm gonna do a brief album review of this of the classic album by the rapper Oakland rapper Too Short. This is the 10th album of his. Where he said this is gonna be his last album, but it wasn't. It's called Gettin', which came out around summer of '96. I remember when this album first came out. Yeah, like I used to always run to the record store and listen to it on one of those CD display stations, because like back then, before they had CD listening stations, which I which is something that I totally miss out on. Kids today would never experience something like that. Of course, you could just download stuff every now and then, but the beauty of going to a record store, buying a CD, opening up the package, reading the credits, has been lost. Nowadays, you just download it. But I digress. Um, this album was produced by Ant Banks, Shorty B, and Spearhead X for DARP Incorporated, and MC Breed, the late MC Breed. This album contained hold up, I think it contained like 11 or 12 tracks. Excuse me if I forgot the number wrong, but like this album, uh, sh- uh, uh, and this album, he stayed true to his roots. He stayed true to his style of rapping with that Oakland pimpadelic style that he was known for talking about Mackin. Like on this album, he didn't go into full graphic details about sexual rhymes like he did compared to his original albums. Like of course, track number one, getting it, which has this double, which he double layered his voice, where it sound like two shorts talking at the same time. Like that's right, album number 10, shut dogs in the house. We getting close to the end, y'all. We gonna get to this on the last album. Then it has this slick, mellow saxophone beat like. And then he like, and then let me holler at your partner, spit this game in your ear for a minute. Quit complaining about how you can't spin it, cause you ain't got it. You got what it takes, but not enough to get started. I know you get the message. No, it's not a test. Just me riding the jet. They can't arrest me or bust me. I'm still hungry. I want some more stuff. Getting fat and watch my whole crew blow up. So get you, yeah, basically he's rapping about the track "Getting It," which features Parliament Funkadelic singing the chorus. You should be getting it, getting water, getting is good, getting what it can and should be getting it. Getting water, getting is good. Yeah, sure. He's talking about social issues, or like a black man trying to come up, but like doesn't know how to get it. But he breaks it down into multiple scenarios and stuff. What scenario about selling dope? Don't you hope that he goes class? But the boy makes money and he makes it fast with the 20s on top and the 50s on bottom. About the top notches, oh yes we got him. It's been a long time since I first got down, but I still keep making these funky sounds. Like that right there, when he came out the gate with that title track, getting it, where he's basically talking about getting money or getting money or trying to survive and all that. And then track number 7, a song called "Surviving the Game," where he's rapping about people hustling in the streets, trying to make it anywhere you can, regardless of the consequences that lie ahead, either the jail cell or the grave. Like he's rapping about what happens on the mean streets of certain urban areas. That's what surviving the game is called. And then a track number 3, a song called "That's Why," where it was a thing going around around this time. Too Short was living in Atlanta, and it was a rumors going around Oakland that somebody had ran him about out of Oakland, and then they said it led to yuck mouth from the loonies, but he put out this song to tell you that was far from the truth. That he nobody ran him up out of Oak Cliff. I mean, excuse me, Oakland. And he had I think a yuck mouth on the chorus. That's why the town got rid of Show. He was basically rapping about where he was on the scene and how the presentation that he had and all that. And then like add another track, a track after that, a song called "Fuck My Car," where he's basically rapping about a female who's into materialistic things and only cares about materialistic things only. And he like he's talking about like he's basically into my talking about like a materialistic woman into my he said like a woman who just likes him for the type of car that you like, and like and that she doesn't only she only cares about the materialistic things. And the song he said she could care less about a real man. All she wants is a man with a meal plan. Every day, every day she gets. Hold on. He said, hold on. He said every day you get to end all the shit. He's like, I throw your ass in the trunk with a bag of rats, drop you off a Kaiser like they did in the Mac. I know you're broke, fantasizing like Mariah, and like he also has he also features MC Breed on this track. Of course, not on the strip or in the bar. If you put your mind to it, you might get far. No need to be a player or a superstar. She ain't tripping on you. She rather fuck your car. He said, I gave you a ride for some head, but cause my dick was soft. But if you ain't with it, I'ma drop you off. He's rapping about flipping on this chick who just like him for the type of car that he's driving. He's saying like, nah, you're not gonna get no free ride off of me. That's basically what the song "Fuck My Car" is about. Excuse me. And then the track "Take My Bitch," like it was another song like where he uses his favorite word, which is bitch, and like he's rapping about, of course, him being his pimpish ways and how he puts it down. That's the song "Buy You Some" is about. And then after that, it's my favorite. After that track, it's my favorite track with Eric Sermon called "Buy You Some." Like that. Woo, it got that cool that cooler than the fan type of acoustic sound. Doo, doo, doo. That acoustic sound to the "Buy You Some" song. It makes you want to go. It kind of makes me want to go out to get a. It makes me want to walk down the street to the pawn shop and buy me an acoustic guitar just to learn that chord. Oh man, like that woo, like Eric Sermon come out the gate. Ah ah I word this bond, word this bond. Now introducing the sound from the ghetto. E double and too short. What the fuck you thought? I come as a ruckus, switch my thing with my sleep. I'm born to Mac, always rap with the black cat. Eric Sermon, he just tore it up with his his lyrical approach. Who says that he can't rock? That's bullshit. Suck my dick and get the big fat lick of my balls. And then like Too Short, he follows up to I made a half a million in the week, and every nigga on the street got a tape playing me. You can't believe it. Eric Sermon rolling with Short, roll from California all the way to New York with Big Benz and G putting up. Now it's time to squash all this East West stuff. Like basically, like this is right around the time when the media cooked up this East Coast versus West Coast of foolishness, and like he made this song to the show. Ain't no type of beef with the East versus West. This song also featured MC Breed and a Cool Ace from damn, I forgot what rap group he's part of. Damn, it's on the tip of my tongue. But like MC Breed, he had this one part where he raps about, I mean, sprinkle me, homie, because I'm about, I mean, sprinkle me, homie, because I'm about dollars and cents. And if you ain't hollering dollars, then you ain't hollering flip. I'd rather dip, dab, so social. Get group from the Great Lakes, west to east side, a tramp, hike, I spit on the man. Man, he hit with that hawk spit, that hike, I spit on the damn, that song "Buy You Song." That's my favorite. This is a good album, but that's my favorite song. This is my favorite song off of that album of "Buy You Some." And after that, it's a song called "Pimp Me," where like where he's rapping about females flipping the script and turning and like pimping men out for what they have. The chorus like, "I never let a hoe do 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 pimp me, pimp me," and all the hoes say, "Pimp me, daddy." And like he said, this ain't Halloween, ain't no trick or treat. You young silly assholes can't get shit for free. I give a fuck about what niggas been buying you. I'm short dog, bitch. I ain't trying to get on your good side. You better get with me so we can roll in luxury around the world, getting money. I'm pimping hoes on Sunday. I'm the type of nigga that you worked all night for, won't discriminate. I pimp a Chinese white hoe. And then that's an excellent song. And after that, it's a track called Baby D, where he had like this 8-year-old rapping, just flowing off the dome, just doing this little rhymes. So the track is only 1 minute 58 seconds, but that 1 minute 58 seconds, the rapper Baby D basically kills it. And then a track after that is a song called uh called Nasty Rhymes, where it's like too short. Why you say those nasty words? Too short. Why you say those nasty rhymes? And like of course this album hold up. This is one of the few songs on here where he got to go back to his nasty rhyming type of ways. To my, you ain't giving me shit, little fast bitch. Take it to my house and get my ass licked. Yep, that's his star right there. And then after that is a song called "Never Talk Down on a Player," which is another bomb ass song featuring Rapping Forte and MC Breed. Like never talk down on a player unless you want to be straight labeled as a hater. It's basically like a player hating song. Like of course, like everybody has a share of haters, but like that was like a trend, calling out the haters, people who don't want to see them do any good. Because like around the mid '90s, like that's besides talking about gunplay, most of the rappers would talk about haters and people who are jealous of them and stuff, which is totally understandable. Yeah, because it was a whole lot of hating of that stuff going on. And then like a track after that, a song called "I Must Confess," where he's rapping about another nasty rhyme type of song, where he says like he gonna tell a girl to suck his dick and then put the dick back in her. He said like go to the restroom and play with yourself. And then after that, it's like a brief outro of an interlude where he's talking about what his futures are for the what he gonna do in the near future, if he's gonna come out with another album, which he did, because like Getting It was not the last album like that he said it was gonna be. And like he of course like he's talking about, yeah, like I'm gonna do this and blah 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 blah. He said, yeah, this is gonna be the last album. He kept on saying this is the last album, and then after that, it was the song called "Move Your Sexy Body," which is a Parliament Funkadelic, which was their whole song. He just ended it with Parliament Funkadelic, or with "Move Your Sexy Body." But this is a bomb ass album. This is a very good album. Like this is my favorite album by Too Short, because like this album alone got me turned on to him. Even like and he was only 30 years old when he did this album. Yeah, he was only 30 years old when he did this album. But like this album came out in 1996. That goes to show you where we was headed in the near future with albums like Getting It by Too Short. All right, that's my review.